Today at QueenBeing.com, we're talking all about how to organize your at-home business. Hey survivors, it's Angie Atkinson, and it's time for another episode of The Self-Employment Escape. This next week or so, I will be featuring my friend and fellow YouTuber, Melina, the Pinterest Queen.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Melina, and I am the driving force and the everything behind my YouTube channel called DIY Pinterest.
So you have to meet her. I've known her many years, and I'll let her tell you all about that. And, well, anyway, let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and this channel is all about teaching you what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Something I'm not naturally good at is organization. It's something that I've had to learn and I've had to adapt because, quite honestly, by nature, I'm a huge slob. But with that being said, I have learned how to adapt, and one of the ways that I've learned how to get organized is with my girl Melina. So this is why I'm starting with the organization video, is because I believe that we all have weaknesses and we all have strengths. And whenever you know someone who is close to you who has a strength that you don't have, the very best thing you can do is reach out to that person and ask for help. So that is what this video is about. Plus, we're going to just ask we're going to do a quick Q&A. All right, let's get started. First, she's going to tell you how we met.
I have known Miss Angie for about 17 years now. Our children met in dance class when they were 2 and 3, and Angie and I were the only parents who couldn't stand it and had to be at the door of the dance studio peeking in at our little kids to see what was going on. And from that moment, we were the best of friends. And she has been my rock and my confidant and my favorite person ever since that moment.
In your opinion, Melina, who are the best people to work from home? Can anybody start a work-at-home business, or how do you feel about that?
Well, you could be a parent, a grandma, you could just be a friend or a wife. But working from home does get a little bit stressful trying to meld all of these things together.
So that you guys know, Melina is really naturally just very good at organization. So that's why she's my go-to girl for this stuff. So let's ask her, Melina, how do you organize your work-at-home business and your life every day?
It's really quite simple. It might seem a little extreme to some of you, but this is what I do. And maybe it'll help. So I create lists for everything. I have a monthly planner that everything goes down in, because sometimes my weekly plans change, and instead of just using another sheet on my monthly, I write down everything that I did, regardless if it goes with my weekly or not. So right here. So this is my weekly list, and now I just found this template online. It was just something that I liked because it's colorful, and if you notice, just about everything I do is color-coded. So here's my week, and you can see it is 1:30, 1:31, 2:1, 2:2, and 2:3. Okay, so this is really next week. So what I do is I write down the video that I want to complete that day right here at the very top in its own color, okay? And then I'll write down the ingredients I need or the items I need to complete the videos down below that, all right? Then, after I have shot my video, uploaded my video, and blogged my video and got it ready to be scheduled for whatever day this is of the week, I put a little mark. See my little pink mark? That's just my own way of knowing These are ready to go. All you have to do on this day, 1:30, is wake up and network your video, and everything else is ready and is already being published at 8 a.m. in the morning.
See what I mean? It's a great system. However, what do we do when it doesn't work out? Melina, tell us.
So say I have my video scheduled for Monday. What do I have Monday? 2-ingredient no-bake clay. So say I had this scheduled for Monday, but something happened with one of my ingredients or my clay, right? So I ended up publishing it on Friday. I don't write that on this page. I have a monthly book that whatever videos that I have published on those days, it goes in there. This is kind of like just a guideline to keep me in line, okay? My monthly planner is like gold. If my video was published on Monday, what video was it? That's where it goes, okay? So if I ever need to look back at anything, so I can throw this away at the end of the week. And then if I ever need to look back and see what I did on a specific day, I have like a hard copy, like an official copy in my big planner.
Loving the weekly and monthly stuff, but is that how you follow your daily schedule? Do you just go through the regular schedule, or what do you do?
Okay, so not only do I go weekly and monthly, I go daily. And here is my one for today. So this is a little, some people look at it and say it's a lot. They can't stay on a schedule like this, and I totally understand it's not for everyone. However, for me to get everything done during the day to fit my husband, my kids, dinner, cleaning the house, laundry, the dogs, my videos, my business, and everything else that I do every day into my life, I need structure, okay? So here's my daily. This is today. So today is January 25th. And it's a Wednesday. I have a top 5 every day, or the day before, like last night, I sat down and I wrote out my top 5 for today. These are things that I will do before I do anything else if I can help it. All right? These are things that I will get done no matter what happens. All right?
Awesome. So can you tell us how that daily schedule works a little bit more?
Right here, I have to do. I want to write a letter to my son. He is away in boot camp right now, or no, it's called basic training. He's in the Army. I also have another son who's in the Marines, and he went through boot camp. But I have a son who is in the Army basic training right now, and so I want to write him a letter. Then I have to remind someone of a couple other things that I need them to do for me. Here's my appointments that I have today. Every Wednesday at 3 p.m. my daughter goes to the allergist. How much water did I drink today? What food did I eat? What do I need to buy? I don't want to have to buy nothing. I like to save my money.
And now you see why we're friends. One more reason. Because I'm a cheapskate. I mean, a money saver. What's the most important thing for you on that schedule?
The most important part about my daily log is this right here in the middle. And I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but I have all of my stuff broken up into sections.
Obviously, we all need to apply our own lives to these tips, but can you give us an example of what a day in your life looks like, Melina?
Wake up by 10 a.m., by lunch, and by 3 p.m. every day, I have stuff that I want done. Now, this is how I stay on track. Every morning I get up and I make my bed and I clean my bedroom. Like, really, it's just picking up if I had like a cup in there of water the night before, my husband left his dirty clothes on the floor, or I did. I just clean all that stuff up. I load and unload my dishwasher, and I do a 15-minute pickup, excuse me, of my house. I get my supplies ready for the craft of whatever video I'm going to make that day, and then I start my video. Now, all of this is done by 10 a.m. So whatever time I wake up in the morning, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6, but no matter what time I wake up, no matter what I do, those things are done and my top 5 has been started on. Okay? Then by 10 a.m., I am going to finish my video and I'm going to blog it. Now, normally I schedule my videos ahead of time. Sometimes I'll do daily vlogs where I, talk to you every day or talk to my people every day. And if I'm doing one of those, I need to have my video started before 10 and finished by 10. Then, after I do my video and my blog post for the day, I will respond to all YouTube comments. Then I will get out dinner items to thaw because these kids gotta eat. And I'll throw in a load of laundry. And I will do all those things by lunch while also incorporating my top 5. Then at lunch, I post my video. I make sure that my editing is done. So I finished my video at 10 and my blog post at 10, and I'm not posting it until around lunch because you have to edit and you have all these other little things that are involved with getting your video to the public. So after I post my video, I go to Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest, and my blog, and I share my video to all of my social media, and then I share the blogs with my social media as well. So I'm still doing more networking. And at that time after lunch, I will run any errands that I have. If I don't have any appointments that day or something to do, then I'll stop and I'll run out and I'll get the stuff on my buy list or the stuff that I need for dinner that night or my kids need for school or my husband needs for work or whatever. And then whenever I get back from running errands, I will fold and put away the laundry that I had started earlier. So no matter what, I am getting a load of laundry in every single day. Sometimes 2, sometimes none. Usually 1 load of laundry every single day. Then by 3 p.m. every day, I do another 15-minute pickup. Normally this is just kind of cleaning up the mess that I made throughout the day in the house doing what I was doing. And then I'll prepare for tomorrow's video. I'll decide what the video is going to be about. I'll get any little snapshots or quotes that I want to say. And I will just kind of get all my thoughts in order and write them down. Here's a little sheet of my thoughts of things that, I want to say. So I will get all that together for tomorrow's video. Then I will unload the dishwasher and put them away. So not only do I get a load of laundry down every day, I get all the dishes washed. And then I will write out my top 5 and meal plan for tomorrow.
I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm nowhere near this organized. But I thought you at least deserve an opportunity to hear someone who is, right? Anyway, so yeah, another list?
Yes, I have another list just for meal plans. So, every week, it's too much for me to, whenever I get to 10 a.m. every day and I see that I have to get out food to thaw for dinner, sometimes it's too much for me to, do I have food in the house right now for everybody? Did I get enough at the grocery store? Do I have everything that I need for dinner that night? I don't like to have to worry and wonder and be like, well, what am I going to do next? So I just found this template online. I love to just go online and find little blank templates and print them out, especially if they're colorful and pretty. So here is my list for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I write down everything that we are eating that week on here. So that way when I get to the point in my day where I have to go and take out dinner items to thaw, all I have to do is see what we're eating, go and grab the item, and I'm good to go. It also helps me because I can stay on track and make sure that if we're eating spaghetti tonight and I took the meat out of the freezer to thaw, do I have everything else that goes with it? Do I have garlic bread? Do I have the noodles? Do I have vegetables? Do I have salad? And so it kind of helps me with my to-do and to-buy lists.
So obviously you literally organize every area of your life. Okay, what else do you put on the list? Do you take care of your body and your soul and all that good stuff?
I have exercise. How many minutes did I exercise today? Now you know I have a whole nother list for exercising as well. So, and I can't really show you this because this is a program that you're supposed to buy. However, this is my Build and Burn, and it's through Fighter Diet, and this is just my workout program. Here, let me just kind of go like this. I don't want Pauline to yell at me. If you guys have never tried Fighter Diet, I really suggest it. It's fantastic. Okay, so I write down everything that I do every day, Monday, Tuesday, and of course it's color-coded with some pretty colors. And then I'll do Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll make another list for Friday. So, and I know that this is really not how you're supposed to figure it out, or you're supposed to fill it out. However, I'm cheap. I just print out one of these a week.
So a lot of us struggle with the whole work-life balance when we do our own at-home business. So did you ever struggle, or are you just so naturally organized that it just came easily to you?
Working from home, figuring out that work-life home balance is a little crazy at first. I know that I felt very overwhelmed when I began my business with trying to manage a house and a kids and a relationship and a home and a business. I couldn't fit it all in together in my tight little package.
See, she's human after all. Haha. All right, Melina. So what was your solution to getting this together?
I came up with these lists that I do every day because it keeps me on track.
That all sounds great, but it seems like a lot of work. Do you have to do this stuff every day or what? How do you schedule, how do you do all your planning and stuff?
This is new every day. These are new every week. So once a week, I take 15 minutes. It literally takes me 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, every week, one time a week, to set myself up for the rest of the week in order to be successful.
All right, but what about people who feel completely overwhelmed by this system? What would you say to them? How could they start small?
If you don't have time to do all this, which everyone has 15 minutes, however, maybe lists aren't for you. Maybe it's just a little much, and I totally understand that. I know that I'm very, very organized, and I'm very on schedule all the time, but that's not for everyone. My suggestion to you is to still make a top 5. There are still things that we need to get done every day, regardless if we want to structure our day like this or not. You still want to give yourself a top 5 list.
All right, so for those of us who are so disorganized or don't have the 15 minutes, how do we do that top 5 list?
Just take a little scratch piece of paper, an index card, and write down what's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I would write Thursday at the top, and I'm going to say tomorrow I need to check my fame bit. Tomorrow I need to get all my collab videos shot. Tomorrow I need to edit and schedule the vids for the previous week. And you would just kind of write down your bullets of what you want to get done the next day. And then if you complete them all, on Friday, you would just make yourself another little card that says, I need to get these things done every day. Now, whenever I would try to tell myself that, that's great. I could try to get those things done, but if I don't have a definite schedule for myself, it's probably not going to happen, which is why I do this. This really keeps me in line. It was like, I do not want to mop my floor every morning and spend 15 minutes picking up my already clean house. However, it's not about that.
So what do you do if you don't have something to do? Like, so if something's on your schedule but you don't need to do it, like what if you wake up and your house is totally spotless? What do you do?
If I wake up in the morning and my house is spotless, I don't do my 15-minute pickup. I mean, I just don't. There's no reason to. And if I want to load the dishwasher after lunch instead of before, then I do that. However, this keeps me in line. This lets me know what things I'm supposed to have done already by that point.
Something I don't do is to incorporate my housework into my daily work schedule. What made you decide to do that?
I hated loading the dishwasher. I hated doing the dishes, and I hated doing laundry. And those were things that I really needed to incorporate into my schedule because I felt like they took time away from my work, but they were also things that I had to get done every single day. And so I've learned something. It takes me less than 5 minutes to put the dishes away, load the dishwasher, and turn it on. That's not taking time from anything.
Thanks so much for coming on my channel, Melina, and talking about organization in a way that I never could. I really appreciate it. Any last words for the audience?
I hope that you guys learned something from this video, and please leave me comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts. How do you organize your day? Do you organize it like even way more than I do? Because if you do, please tell me. I want to know. I want to be organized like you. Okay? And I guess that's all I have for you today about organization. I hope that you all pretty people have a fantastically beautiful rest of your day. And that's it from me.
And before I wrap up, Melina, would you please let everyone know who you are and what you're all about?
Me? Oh, I'm Melina from DIY Pinterest. Have you ever heard of me? If not, right here. I have my own YouTube channel. I have had it for about a year, 2 years now. I was going to say a year and a half, but I think it's been about 2 years now. I absolutely love what I do. Please subscribe to my channel. I have new DIY videos made right here in my own home. Monday through Friday, I post a new video. Saturday and Sundays, I sometimes do little other things, but normally every Monday through Friday, you have a new video from me to you. All right, until next time.
That's it for us today. Have a wonderful day and stay tuned for the next episode of this series. Oh, and by the way, for those who are interested, I'm going to let Melina tell you a little more about our friendship. All right? See you soon. As always, thanks for letting me be a part of your day and a part of your life. And thanks for being a part of mine. It really does mean a lot to me.
So she's also the one who has helped me come up with the starting ideas for my DIY Pinterest channel. And I could not thank her enough. Her friendship has changed my world for the better. I'm very blessed to have met her. I'm very blessed that I know her. And I could not imagine my life without this woman being in it.
It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body. Take care of your soul. Nurture the real you and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot. Take it now. And the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.